Hello everyone, Duke here with part 29 of this Prussia campaign, Napoleon Total War. And with Bourbon France fully restored now, we are very much at long last moving towards our actual objectives of unifying the German states. I think in the east we have managed to defeat a Russian army that was trying to get past Vilnius. Yes, this army here, oh, they got green replenishment, impressive. But yeah, I think it should just be a holding action on this front. We managed to defeat the Austrians here and make peace with them. But I have absolutely no problems if the Italians want to have a go at taking some of their regions. That's absolutely fine with me. Looks like they've got militia armies. That's interesting considering that they have all this military capability. But whatever. It's just that's their choice. Hey-ho. Okay, so what we're going to do. What do we want to do now? We want to keep closing on our victory conditions. I've got Blucher positioned here, but unfortunately some of these German states are allied together, so we want to be able to do it all in one sweep. That's okay. We've freed up quite a few armies now that Napoleon has been defeated, which is really helpful for us. So we can keep moving armies up north, where we can just unleash them all over the German states. I think we're probably only a couple of episodes away for victory, which will be good. So I think we were about to end the turn. Oh yeah, they've got this army here. Was I going to attack it? I don't think I will attack it. That's their move. If they want to hang around there, that's their prerogative. It's kind of tempted to go liberate Catalonia, but it is very well guarded. Oh look, infantry at the Guardiers the Infantry. I don't think I've barely ever seen these in the campaign. Spain have been really on it this campaign. There's no denying that. They have really been quite strong. So why that's cool is these are their elite infantry, the 4th Foot Guards, and they're actually good. I don't know. I don't know why they're so resurgent in this campaign. It's impressive to say the least. Baden's a little rebellious. I don't quite know why. I think I might convert this to a magistrate, to be honest with you. I don't think we need that many military areas in one place. I think half the reason these are all military buildings, these German states, is because it therefore means that the minor nations that own them will recruit decent armies to guard them with. I don't think you need that many. If you have all of them, you don't need that many. It's sort of a mini version of Medieval 2, where you've either got castles or cities, castles being troops and cities being money. In this game it's kind of similar in that you can broadly go admin or military. There's not much thought behind it, it's just if it's not on the front line, turn it into an admin building similar to Medieval 2. But anyway, I think we're at a point where we can end the turn. I'm just checking diplomacy, seeing there's no trade we're missing out on. No, all fine. Alright, let's see what happens. I still feel like Austria's going to surprise us with a little trick. Another surprise declaration of war towards the end of their turn. But at the same time, I'm hoping that our overwhelming victory against Archduke Charles has scared them off. Not that he's going to be gone, he'll stay around, but he'll never die. Ah, for flip's sake, will Russia just get lost? Sending another army out. Yeah, I should have finished you when I had the chance, Russia. Mind you, I don't think I could finish Russia at the time. They still had a lot of men guarding Moscow, and I barely had a full stack. If I was feeling more daring, I might have gone for it. Maybe I should have gone for it. But the fact of the matter is, Napoleon was the bigger threat at the time, so I had to pull everyone back. Brittany's doing quite well. They're really supporting me in my war against Britain. Oh, but they just lost that battle against Spain. So I'm not surprised. That was probably a very militia-based army. But well, good for them for trying. It weakens the them. Oh good, Cornwall won that as well. They're doing something. It's nice to see your protectorates do something. At least try and defend their own borders, at least. It's frustrating when they won't even do that. Okay, I've been here before. I don't want to make peace with Spain because it means I can't help France fight. So I'm going to say no. No, don't do it! No, they did it. See, that's exactly what I mean though. I wouldn't be able to take this off Spain if I wasn't at war with them. Nope. Okay, well, that was... Yeah, I'm just... This is what I mean. Spain have just been nuts this campaign. They have not held back. Right, Baden and Cleves. Why are both these places... did I research a technology that makes them unhappy? Yeah, I think I must have. What have I researched recently? But then I haven't researched anything that would make them hate me. I don't... People in government. Yeah, do we have a better candidate? I feel a bit harsh getting rid of Hank von Hardenberg since he's been the minister for most of the game, but this Justice Minister isn't doing an awful lot. -1 happiness to lower class. Yeah, maybe there's a better candidate out there. Or I could just roll the dice. See if a better one comes up. Maybe he's better than... I'm going to roll the dice. I'm going to boot him. I'm going to see who comes in. Oh, bugger. The exact same weaknesses. Maybe I can boot him too. I am... Yeah, that's the great thing about being an autocrat in this game. You can just boot the ministers you don't like. I don't think there's going to be any other decent minister coming in. Our Treasury Minister's good, though, I must say. So, that's good. Oh, I think I made the problem worse. Yeah, I did. Okay. Well, that is what it is. Okay, I'm going to turn it then, this also, into an admin building because it's not on the front line, really. Berlin's only there, so I'm just going to exempt it. It does mean we're going to lose our income a bit, but I'd rather these places stay loyal. We don't need a rebellion this late in the game. I've got enough armies, I don't need the money for more at the moment. Okay, we've got this army. Oh, this army can reach Kassel this turn. So what I want to do is, I'm going to put it there in case a declaration of war blocks our path with something. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a twin strike. Out of nowhere, I've got absolutely no just cause or anything. This is a very dick move by us. But we're going to attack both of these cities separately. And taking them will mean that these other armies die. They fortunately placed them far away from their cities, so yeah. In fact, we don't even really need to worry about Spain because we've got plenty of victory regions. Oh no, actually no, we're only 3 over what we need. Because that's kind of why I went for France and why I usually liberate them. Because if you make that your protectorate, you can get quite a lot of land through it. Because you have your victory conditions that you acquire, like the listed victory regions that you need to hold. So we've got 11, mostly all Germany. In fact, they are basically all Germany, apart from that, Bohemia, and Königsberg. But then you've also got to have a number of victory regions on top of that. And 25 in this game is a lot. It's not like Empire where you want to get 50, or other games where you want to get 50. In this game, that's a lot. And before you get that, you will become the pariah of Europe because the diplomatic penalty for territorial expansion in this game is much harsher than other games because the scale is smaller. I haven't read into the game and the mechanics. That's just very much my experience of it. The map is smaller, it's more focused. So if you expand a bit more, you become a pariah. But it also means that if Napoleon does really well, then everyone declares war on him as well. So it swings around. Anyway, I am digressing. I think we should crack on with taking these 2 German states out. It's kind of sad to do. Saxony's been allied to us since the beginning. They haven't actually been any help though whatsoever, really. I think at one point they were kind of helpful, like keeping France away from us, or Austria, as by being like a at peace buffer state. Hessen, I think, was sort of a similar thing. I think I liberated Hessen at one point. Or maybe I didn't. Or was that Stuttgart once? Yeah. Doesn't matter. They have to go. Unfortunately, I being allied with them in this game does not count. Like some games, you can be allied. In this game, you need to own it, and the only way you can own it is by occupying it or liberating it. So either way, we have to declare war on these guys. I know it's cold. This is why I'm not a massive fan of the victory conditions in this game, except for I don't mind Britain's, and I don't mind France's, obviously, because France has to expand. But I don't like Russia's, Austria's, and Prussia's very much because they require you to actually focus more on your allies, like beating your allies rather than Napoleon. I don't like that. So I still like the game. It doesn't affect my opinion of the game. I could still, you know, you can still go around, defeat Napoleon and his enemies, but there comes a point when you have to fight your allies, and I don't like that. Right, so that's just a personal thing. Right, so I'm going to declare war. I'm not actually going to call my allies to help. I don't want to risk my allies breaking off with me over this. They probably will join me, but there's no need risking it. We'll be fine on our own. Hessen might join them, they might not. Yep, trade agreement. Yep, they've been joined by Hessen. Absolutely fine. They too will die. Right, we're going to do Saxony first. We haven't fought with Blucher in a little while. His elite army has been fully replenished after the damage done to it fighting the French. This should be quite an easy battle. They don't have any artillery, so they can wait for them to come to us. But as I say, it's always the battles you think that will be easy, where you end up taking the most casualties or making the most mistakes. Yes, that sort of thing. Patrick Mendelsohn will be commanding the defence of Dresden. Well, I believe Dresden, I think that was the... Was Dresden? I think, yeah, that was the biggest battle of the war. No, Napoleon it was. I think it was the biggest battle in Europe before World War One, when pretty much every battle in World War One was dwarfing all other wars before it. But I think it was. If I'm wrong about that, I'm really going to hate myself, because there was a time I would have known that off the top of my head. It's what it goes to show: if you don't keep your hand in something, you will forget things.
Wet powder makes misfires a certainty.
Right, let's move you guys. Let's put you guys there. That'd be nice. And then, I'm not too precious about where we deploy these, really. Sort of spread them out a bit. Blucher, you should be fine because there's no cannons that can take you out, so I'm going to put you there. And yeah, we'll just crack on. Start firing straight away. Try and goad them towards us. Yeah, they've got to do something because we have all the artillery. So if they try to sit there and get bombarded and take easy losses, that's their prerogative, but they won't want to do that, so they'll come on to us. They're sending some cavalry over here, I see. That's on my watch. Alright. Maybe we can try and goad some of the other cavalry into an attack. Like that. Just want to keep a wee eye on these guys, the Chevalier. Ooh, I don't like their uniforms. I think that's given us just cause now. We need to bring in proper fashion to these armies. This is a crime, not against Europe, but against fashion. Where do you stand? What do people think of these sideways hats? I've never really liked them. I think a forward-facing version of that is much better. But at the same time, it kind of works well in the Navy. I can't explain why. Am I making sense? Okay, we don't need to run anything down. This is a town battle. But yeah, I don't really like the sideways caps in general. I don't mind tricorns, like the three-pointed hats. I think they're quite cool. But they were sort of out of fashion by this point. I don't think many people wore them at all by this point. I think in the turn of the century, in the 1800s, there was a bit of a, not revolution in style, it's a bit dramatic, but styles changed. Dark colours were kind of in, and yeah, I think. Right. I feel like they're in canister range, so I'm just going to hold, put canister on, and then I'm going to start barraging them.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Actually, I'll fire this unit because it's a bit easier to see. These guys... Ooh, I wish I was there to stop you from doing that. Let's get you loaded up, and then I'll tell you where to shoot. Meanwhile, these guys, yeah, I want them to go for these lot. Nice. Come out square, yeah. Good. Right, you guys. Barrage. Uh-oh. It moved. Well, I was trying to take those guys. Right, yeah, we'll do a couple of volleys and then I'll stop for now. Good. They're off. Good. Good, good. I'm going to change target then. On these. Skip time a little bit. I'm just going to let my line infantry do their thing. Just fire on the men in front of them. Got a target now, so I'm going to turn on them. Alright, oh, got a double whammy here, so I might go for these guys next. Yeah, nice. Canister is everything to me. Cool. Now for these guys. Oh, bugger. That's not good. No, pull them back. How are they supposed to be doing that? Not bad. I'll turn on these guys. Right, I'm going to turn on these guys. Oh, I think our crew's got away with that. I'm going to focus on them, because I think they're trying to also run towards my cannons. But then I'll turn on onto these cavalry. What's going on here? Nice. Good, they're off. Ooh. Yeah, they're quite determined. They've got a lot of infantry because they've got no cannons. Those spare slots have been filled by infantry, and of course I got armed citizenry to top up the gaps as well, because it is a big city. I think my foot guards are going to be okay here, but they might. Yes, one of them's getting really torn apart. Good thing Berlin's right next door to refreshing. Right, now fire on them. Guys, yeah, fire on these guys now. Might bring my cavalry up this way. This flank's starting to get a little bit busy. Our foot guards aren't doing very well in melee at the moment. I'm a bit underwhelmed. Yeah, some of these units are really fighting hard. I think they've got their general over here, which is helping keep them in the fight, but let's try and get him. Time to play dirty. Oh, dang it, he got away. I tried not to target him specifically because that can make them act a bit skittish and run off. Oh, you guys need to just die. There we go, at last. That's the thing of having their general nearby, men will fight for longer. So actually I think we should probably get our general up. I'm going to charge in and fight these guys. I don't think there's too much more damage that can be done to these guys. Oh, mind you, no, they're starting to flee. Okay, I will run into them. I'm just going to accept the damage. It's my way. Nice, that's broken those. What's going on over here as well? Let's go support these chaps. How are we going to get to these guys? I'm just going to walk into them. I know it's going to be painful. Sorry guys, sorry everyone, sorry. No, I know it hurts, but what do I do? Yeah, friendly charge damage is a very good mechanic though, because it does nerf cavalry. And it should be a feature in Medieval 2 and Rome 1, because it does make cavalry just obscenely powerful. You don't need anything else, really. Whereas in this game,
our general is under attack.
Like hammer and anviling is still a strategic decision because it could really hurt your own men doing it. It's a very good mechanic, but it's one you got to keep an eye out for. And one I didn't know existed for ages, so I used to wonder why my men died so quickly when I charged into them. It's a very good mechanic. And I think they took it out of Rome too, etc. Beyond, which was a silly idea. Because, yeah, it doesn't matter what they're charging into, your men will, like, run over anything. So, yeah, it was always a strange thing why they took it out. I don't think many people like that, but... What do you think of friendly charge damage? Am I right in saying it's pretty well accepted as a good mechanic? I'm pretty sure it is, but... Or do you rather just ignore it, have fun? Or would you rather, like, there was an option to turn it off? Because I know that if I was an allied soldier and a horse charged towards me, I don't think I'd be like, oh, it's alright, it's friendly, I'll be okay. I'll be thinking, I'm going to die. Right, end battle, heroic victory. That should be Saxony deaded. It's one of the good things about these early games. Taking their last settlement just kills all the other armies. So that should be that. I'm not going to liberate it because they'll hate us for what we just did. I'm not going to loot it either because I don't need the money. So that looks good to me. Might actually pull back to Potsdam for a moment to just kickstart the replenishment. Yeah, that makes it a little rebellious, but it's actually not too bad. Yeah, I'm not going to upgrade the mines. Oh, that's wise, because they've got a secret society. 9 turns to upgrade, so I'm actually not going to bother. We might not genuinely get to reap the rewards of that. I could have just recruited a militia, couldn't I? Yeah, I might do that. Oh, go on then, I'll get 2. Talking of militia, I noticed I never disbanded this. So yeah, I might just leave Spain alone over there for now. We need to take Hesse and Kassel next. That's a must. So I'm going to save the game. I think this will be a very similar battle to the one we just fought, if I'm honest with you. Oh, they got no, they're fully stacked. There's no armed citizenry here. And they've got 2 cannons. Where did they get them from? First Regiment of Horse plus... They must have just started with them because there's no way to recruit them. So they must have survived the entire game. Because yeah, they can't recruit these. There's no way they can. You don't get mercenaries in this game. So it must absolutely be starting units. Odds bar is not very generous to us right now. I can see why. On paper, they actually are a better army. So we'll actually see how this goes. This could be interesting. This is a better army than ours in a lot of ways. We have more artillery, but they have overall far more men. But canister is the great equalizer. Okay. Oh, no way. Huh. Apparently there was a deleted scene in Lord of the Rings. Eowyn was fighting Uruk-hai in the Glittering Caves and helping a woman give birth. You'd think that would be in like the extended cut. Oh, good lord. I've just realised this is a full... Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. I hate these.
Damn this weather, sir. Wet powder makes misfires a certainty.
Oh, I didn't even see that on the map. Obviously, otherwise I would have paid attention to it. Oh, it's awful. I hate 4 battles. I hate them. Okay, I'm going to deploy over here. Because we got a much better view of the castle. 4 thing. And then I'm just going to... There's no point deploying my men tidily or anything at first. But I'm going to deploy them behind the slope in case their guns start firing on us. Same with my cavalry. And also very much the same with my general, because he's made of paper. Okay. If they sally out, we will move up. But I don't think they will. Oh, I hate 4 battles. Why are you doing this to me, game? I can't put into words how much I hate these.
Glorious victory, sir. Will soon be yours.
The good thing is you can get some really easy kills if you're fast enough. But your artillery can be quite... Oh my god! Okay, I need to get my cavalry out. Now. They're charging my cannons. Oh look! Deployed outside the walls. Well, that's handy. Come on, get 100% destroy. Oh, we did, but it's still not falling down. Great. I well, I'll try that wall then, because I'm trying to get some easy kills. So you can like destroy most of a unit if you destroy the walls while they're on it. I'm gonna have to hurt my own men because my men have decided to charge through the cannons, as they always will. But that's alright. Fortunately, we spotted it in time. That's quite dramatic, though. Look at this. Running down to protect the guns. Yeah, my cannons are actually changing target. I want to fire this wall, not the cannons. Not listening to me. Trying to fire on the cannon, not the walls. Good, they're off. Might as well get the cannon then, while we're here. Okay, there goes another wall. That does mean this unit's stuck up there now. Quite a few units are stuck up there. I'm going to keep destroying as much of this fort as possible. The cannon's gone. Good. I think that means we can then pull back. And I think we don't need to worry about hiding behind the slope now because I don't think they've got any guns to fire on us now. If we're going to attack the fort from this side, hypothetically, these units will be powerless to do anything about it. Which would be good. Yeah, I'm going to just destroy as much of this fort as possible. You can target the fort doors, but I've never actually had any luck with it. I'll try it in a sec, because I might be wrong about that, but I don't generally see it working. Yeah, forts were a very integral part of Napoleonic Wars, especially the Peninsula Campaign, but I don't like it. Oh no, it's working! I swear, I have tried this before and I just never could get the door. Be good to get that. As many breaches as we can open as possible is good. Oh, we got it. Go us. So I think then we can start firing through the door and into them. No, maybe not. Oh, we should have mortars. Yeah, this is a... If I knew this was... If I paid attention and saw this was a fort, I would have bought mortars with this. Because annoyingly, not all parts of the fort are targetable. It's like indestructible for reasons. So stupid. I hate that. Getting a lot of kills on the men here, though. Don't quite know how this happened, but. Maybe that's why the odd bar was so in their favour. Because they were like, haha, we're in a fort. And I was like, no, this is cooler than any trick. Oh, I'm just going to limp up, I'm going to move them over here now. I think we've got a good view on this thing here, so. So I'll move them up to here. That's going to take flipping ages. But in the meantime, we can move our men up. General, you stay way back. Right. We've got a lot of kills so far. Wow. Don't know how that happened. We haven't taken a loss yet. Oh no, we took a few losses of our cavalry, didn't we? But yeah, we're taking a lot of them out already. Right. Why are all my cannons moving? Why is it just some of them? Come on. Actually, I'll go there first, because I don't want to go that way, I want to go this way. You can't chart a path for your units. Oh, heavens. Heavens to Betsy. I'm sending men out. Okay, what square was here then? Oh, they're going back in. Carry on then. Oh, do you know why it's so helpful battles? Because they take blooming ages to do. They're so long. The AI doesn't have a clue what it's doing either. Units just don't seem to break when they stand in the town centre. It's just horrible. I avoid them like the plague where possible. Right, they've been generous though and sent out with their cavalry nice and early. I have, however, charged my light infantry. It should be okay. Don't seem to have much momentum. They're dropping like flies. They might have been trying to get to my cannons, but... So it was just as well we moved everything up with them. Yeah, come on, just break. There we are. Right, now break out off square. I think we can keep moving. These units are going to be a pain. How slow they are. Look at this! I don't know how we're going to target these or get them, because they're just going to be standing there shooting my men. And I can't do anything to stop that. Ugh. I think we're going to have to wait for the artillery to get into position and open up some new breaches. The other thing to maybe do is, in a moment, get all my infantry and just charge in for the city centre, or fort centre. But if they move men off the walls here, then we will be actually kind of trapped. So we want to be careful. I'm going to line them up there and just let them have it. Eventually. They're not on their guns, so that's helpful for us. Going up unmolested, which is nice. I wonder if they built this or this place starts with a fort. I don't think it does start with a fort. I think they must have built this. All I'll say is I get down on my knees and thank God every day that the AI doesn't really build these in Napoleon, because otherwise it will go from my favourite total war, probably my favourite total war, to my least in a heartbeat. Alrighty, nearly in position. Not to mention as well, for some reason the fire effects really kills your frame rate and the smoke. I really want to upgrade my rig, but I am not flush with cash. And let's be real, graphics cards these days, as we all know, are obscenely priced. So what I'm kind of waiting to do, is actually, I mean, full disclosure. Actually, I play on a laptop at the moment. I'll tell you why. I did build a PC, which is still next to my desk. I still have it here, but I disconnected it because it was getting a bit old. And yeah, so I play on a laptop, and it's just more convenient because I can take that laptop with me. And when I lived in my last flat, I didn't want to bring my laptop up, my computer up, because it was up a few flights of stairs and there was no lift. And I thought, sod that, I'll just get a laptop. Well, I wasn't like, oh, I'll just get a laptop. I actually moved in with no gaming rig whatsoever. And then after a year, I was like, I miss games. So I got a laptop, this one. And it's almost as powerful as the computer. The computer has a 980 Ti. I remember when I built that computer, that was like one of the best you could get. It wasn't the best, because the best is always like well overpriced. But it was pretty good, man. And I can remember when I first played, I think it was this, I booted up Napoleon. And when I was playing on 1440p, and I just remember going onto the campaign map and just not able to comprehend 60 frames per second on top graphics. I just couldn't. It just took such... I just couldn't take it in enough. And I just wanted to download all the games and try them out on max frames. But yeah, what was I going to say? But it's actually outdated now. And the 980 Ti, this was crazy to me. It's like, it was, like I said, like pretty much the third best graphics card on the market at the time. Is now like a pretty cheap-ish card of about 240 quid. Will probably outperform it. Whereas the 980 Ti, when I bought it, was like 550 quid. And I thought that was a lot, man. But the top graphics cards these days are like thousands. And I'm like, not in a billion years. But if a like £300 graphics card, not top of the line, few years old graphics card, can still max out the games I want to play on a good resolution, because I would like to one day actually get a 4K monitor. I'd buy that. I don't need the top anymore. If I can get 60 frames on a mid-ish for today graphics card, I'm happy. That'll do me. And like because my old computer right now, it's so old, it's still got like DDR3 RAM, which I don't know if that means anything to a lot of people, but that's like a couple of generations old. It's a bit behind the times. It's a bit of an old creaking ship. Love her as I do. And there's not much resale value in it either, if I'm honest with you. Even though graphics card, I think I'd be lucky to get like 70 quid for it. Which I mean, yeah, it's fine. Oh, it covers your new RAM, probably. And the SSD card connects via cable, whereas I've noticed now, I was looking the other day, because the reason I'm talking about this is that I just looked out of curiosity the other day for the first time in years and years, like new parts for computer, and SSD, I didn't know this, they connect now via, you just click in, what's it called, NVMe? I was trying to do some reading about it and try and learn about it, but it's got a connector, basically, you just connect it straight to the motherboard, like click in, and I thought, yes. I thought, where was this 10 years ago? Rather than all those cables I had to use to connect my SSD, and it's cheaper, right, what would have got, the money that would have got me, like, half a terabyte back then, like 512 terabytes, which is what my SSD has. You can get, that will get you at least a terabyte now. Like they've done more with less, with like space. My memory's gotten cheaper. In fact, overall, I think broadly, I could very well be wrong. This I've only done like a few days of looking casually. I think graphics cards are the only thing that have kind of seen in price. I think everything else has actually kind of got quite not better value for money, but for the same price, you are actually getting a much much better component than you did 10 years ago. I would say that. So yeah, take that for what it's worth. Yeah. I remember as well when I had 16 gigs of RAM in my PC, and when I got that for the first time, I was jumping from a laptop, not a gaming laptop, just a laptop, because I never had a gaming rig or anything before. A laptop with like integrated graphics card and 4 gigs of RAM. And 4 gigs of RAM, like, I don't know if you guys know, but like that's the thing that if you're using Google Chrome and you've got a few tabs open, RAM lets you run those. And I just couldn't believe how many tabs I was now finally able to have open. I could have a game open and have Windows minimized in the background and it wouldn't affect the game. That was crazy to me. Just crazy to me. Whereas now, that's what you'd expect. But back then, for me, that was like, whoa, we're in the future, dude. I was like... yeah. Anyway, that's enough geek speak. We need to win this battle. I'm trying to creep these up a bit, seeing if I can get these guys with canister. I don't know how much closer I'll have to get, and how much closer I want to get. Because if they're trapped up there, if we can get some easy kills with the canister... Actually, no, these guys can't get down anymore, which is great. So actually, we are kind of okay to just run in now. There's only these guys, which we'll just have to deal with. So... But first of all, I'm just going to experiment. I'm making this up as I go along, by the way, this battle. I have no idea what I'm doing with 4 battles. My philosophy broadly is just open up as many breaches as you can, and then go in. I understand though rockets, mortars, all that, and howitzers would be ideal for this. I would have brought some along if I knew what we were in for here, but I didn't. I didn't know that. Come on, be in range, be in range. Yes, I think that's in range. Alright, I'm going to try and target these guys. See if this works. I've never actually tried this before. It works. Kind of. It's getting a few kills. At a range that they can't do anything about. So that's fantastic. Now then. Right, now let's get these guys up, because I think what I want to do is have them try and shoot through the gap. So I'm going to charge this side, because this side's still got 2 units. Yeah, still got 2 units on it. Oh yeah, I've got to remember these units. Okay, maybe we don't really want to be hanging outside. We might actually just want to charge in. So let's line the men up, ready for a charge. If we're lucky, these guys might not fire on us. But I think they will. Okay, it's not perfect. It's not getting a lot of kills, but it's doing it slowly. That's what that matters. Because the odds bar's going up, and the more that does, then the more the morale goes down, and then, you know, they might flee quick and we win quicker, blah de blah de blah. So. I think I saw a gunshot. Oh no, it's a cannon! Fudge. Alright, you better run then. I'm not going to commit everyone straight away. I'm going to keep some units back. I'm going to charge the rest in. These guys I'm going to put here to cut if they try and come out and flank us. We'll be ready for them. They're trying to shoot us with their cannon. Swines. Yeah, these units are all stuck up there too, so I don't have to worry about them. That's another thing I hate about 4 battles. They're just so illogical. Like, this is how a 4 battle should go. Look at this. Yeah, it just doesn't know how to run them. And I don't know how to run them. I don't know what to do with them. It's just a horrible thing. And maybe that's the point. I know that obviously 4 battles historically you didn't want to do either. What is that? What is this? We've made a pile of bodies. Yeah, 4 battles you didn't want to have to do. They were always costly. Yeah, I don't think they hated them historically for the reasons I hate them. I hate them because they're boring. Whereas I think historically they hated them because they were a massive drain on resources. And very costly to attack. Alright, exactly what I expected to happen has happened. They've brought those men down. Good, that's gone. I think we're going to have to turn around and melee them. I'm bringing these guys up to try and shoot to them. I'm also bringing up the cavalry to see if we can flank these guys. Yeah, there's just no pretty way to do these battles. You're always going to take horrendous losses. Don't me. Good. Yeah, my men are starting to flag as well. Okay. I might get my general up a bit. It's a risk, but I want him to... I don't want my men to flee. Oh, he's going to go through the blooming gate, isn't he? Alright, so I'm going to get my cavalry out because I just realised they formed a square. Ah! Does mean that they are not as effective in combat for a while. Could send my I've got an idea. Send a cavalry unit around this way. And I'm going to go through there. I'm going to get their general. Yes. It's just crazy enough to work. But I'm going to send these guys in now. I don't think those men on the wall are firing us. Yes, they are. Bugger. But this is what I mean. What can I do about this? I don't think they're actually going to shoot me, which is good. Right, I'm going to just run in here. I was hoping to get some shots through the gap, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, we're just going to run in. Cavalry, yeah, good. This way. Cannons, you can stop for now. Just, yeah, whatever. Right, General, I do need you in there because my men are going a bit orange. So let's put that there. Gentlemen, I need you to run in. Yeah, that unit's just getting minced. Right, now get him. Because if we get him as well, then we can start the countdown on the city centre. The general staff are pathetically weak, so these Prussia should be able to hack through them, no problem.
Sir, our defences are breached and failing.
Hey? I thought they were going to say my general died. I thought, what? How? Right, rally everyone. And inspired. Oh, he's fled. Too late. Alright, fine. Doesn't really matter. Shoot weapon! Actually, oh, I was going to put a unit on there. I think there's somebody got someone running through. Do I bring this up? Someone's just got to stay on the city centre.
Our defences are breached and failing.
Stop saying that. Keep making me think the general's dead. I think it's bugging out and think that's just the icing on the cake. I think they're rubbish. It actually thinks we're the defender now for some reason. Right, yeah, I'm just going to start the timer on the get that going and win on that. Because I don't want to go on the walls and fight everything. Okay, I'm not going to fast forward either, it's just too slow. Oh, if I got to crash a desktop right now, I might cry. I don't want to do this again. Because otherwise, I don't know how we're going to fight with these. We don't really want to get on the walls and have to fight with these guys. So that's why I'm just going to get this.
We have killed their general.
Got it, that took a weirdly long time. Right, that's off. Oh, I wonder if that breaks everyone. No, it doesn't, but it's also why we want the city centre. Like, we don't want to have to... Because you can rappel, you can get grappling hooks and go on the walls, but that's also just super costly. As you can imagine. You don't want to do it when there's a full stack in there. If you vastly outnumber them, then yeah, fine. Okay, that should be it. He says. End. Yep, straight away end. Whew. I don't think I've seen this quite before. What? Right, Yeah, I'm actually looking at this. We did come away like a bandit. 2 units got mullered. The others did very well. So the fort battle did work for us. And look, you can there it is. It's that little square there. I think in Empire you had forts all on every corner. Just get rid of that sound. So you could easily see. In this game, I think they just put one in there. So if you're not actively looking for it, you'll miss it. It costs so much to repair as well. I'm just going to quick save so I don't lose that. Yeah, I'll stay here for a turn. It's yellow, so it's going to rebel otherwise. But yeah, it's destroyed. It's got a supply post as well, which is really good. So if we repair this, replenishment should be quite quick. The harder ones will be Mecklenburg and Frisia because they have an army accompanying them. But if we move up with 2 armies, then one can besiege the town, the other army attacks the army, makes it go away, and then you attack the town. I think that's going to be my plan there. I swear I had another army I was bringing up somewhere. Sure I did. No, you're staying there, and you're staying there. That's all fine. You're done. You're done. Muffling. Yeah, you're coming up. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, and Ludwig is staying down in the south. Yeah, I think Spain might genuinely go for Marseille. So I'm just going to pull these guys back to there. Cannot hold them. But I don't think it's too much of a problem. I think the net is a positive for us. Look at this, yeah, Germany's starting to look pretty dang unified. I wonder if we want to go for Hanover next. Just get that done. And then it'll be easier to just, you know, link up and go for either of these. I think I will do that. So there's going to be a couple of turns of resting up, because those were quite costly in some areas. And then we'll press on. Right. Steel plateways. Yeah, I'll make that. Four turns away from a staff college. Very nice. We'll get the life hussars with this building. Still hussars. I don't know what makes them much better. It's slightly better. But not like, oh my god, we got to get those. It's more for the historical flavour of it, really, I suppose. That's something you get more in these like modern games compared to games set in the past or fictional fantasy games. Like, you can use historical regiments more easily, and that's quite cool. You get that. Oh wow, I'm using like the Black Watch. That's pretty cool. And then you create an alternate history where the Black Watch fought in, I don't know, Russia. So it's quite fun. Okay. I'm going to win the turn. Spain, you'll just do what you do. I cannot be bothered to put time and resources into fighting Spain right now. I know the best thing to do would be to fight them and then push them back, maybe liberate Catalonia. Totally agree that would be the right thing to do. I just haven't the energy when we're this close to getting... They're not as big a boss fight at the end as Napoleon, let's say. And to be honest, Bourbon France has had enough help from me. They should be doing their own thing. Italy's running around. Oh, they better not let Paris fall. That would be embarrassing. They've been impressive this campaign. Ode Spain. Oh good, they're just milling around for now, so that buys us better. What? They're really throwing all their strength up. They're really going for it. Oh, they murdered Ludwig. Swines. Another hero dead. I will get this guy then. That is sad, but kind of come to expect that now. I've had so many generals be murdered in this campaign. You don't really get in the other games. Moravia, Silesia. Why is everywhere suddenly so angry? Must have upset someone somewhere. I think once I get the Supreme Court bill, well, hopefully it won't. Or this bill. No, not that. Well, you know, I mean, as I say, I don't really need the money right now, so I'm happy to exempt them from tax. I could have lowered taxes a bit, I guess. But I think that would actually have more of an effect. I can't be bothered to work it out. Let's just go with this for now. Okay, you're going to replenish up. You're doing well. Oh, wow, that's gone to green. Yeah, that's going to be ready to go next turn. There's Britain hanging there. Are they allied with either of those guys next to them? No. Good. Right. Yeah, right back. Oh, I could go for Oldenburg first. There's no harm in that. There's nothing to say, but Blucher couldn't take both these armies on simultaneously. It just would be a... It would be a bit of an effort. Oh, if only that was a little closer, if that could reinforce us in Prussia, that would be great. Yeah. I'll just stick to the plan. I'll go up there. 2 armies. One besieges that, the other takes care of this. Either fights it or it withdraws. And then deal with the town. These are always tough little nuts to crack. Mecklenburg and Frisia. They always are. Okay, let's go. I'm going to stay here. If Spain want to try it, then I will on a bridge, but not anywhere else. In the turn, not much to do. I'm going to save my pennies since we're having to sacrifice tax income, so I'm going to just save my money for now. And hope that when we get the Supreme Court built in Berlin, that will do a faction-wide repression bonus that will put everyone back under the thumb. Is it me, or is it now that we've decided to go for Hanover, suddenly all these troops have spawned out of nowhere in Hanover? I wonder what Italy's up to. Okay, looks like they're reinforcing powers a bit. That's what we like to see. It's mostly militia, I'm sure, but it's better than nothing. Oh, here they come again. Nah. Alright, so they haven't attacked Toulouse because we reinforce it. They wanted a peace treaty because then they could take it quite easily. That's a really good army. They've got grenadiers as well. My god. What did you do with the old Spain? Alright, he's just got something. What did he get? A bow. -1 command, 1 Indian cavalry. Oh, splendid. Well done, Muffling. Wow, look at that. These guys won like 80 men at the end of the siege battle. Now 2 turns later, they're basically done. That's the power of green replenishment for you. I'm not going to repair this fort, and in fact, just to spite them, I'm going to take it down. Just to prove how much I hate them. Oh, it's Wellington! Ooh, we might have a showdown against Wellington. Well, we will have a showdown against Wellington before the end of this campaign. So we will have fought all 4 of the major generals in this game, on the other sides. We fought a load of marshals. We fought Napoleon, obviously, and we fought Kutuzov and Archduke Charles. We just haven't fought Wellesley. My lord! Right. Blucher. Are these guys allied with each other? Frisia... No, so we can take one of them out independently of the other. Fussy fussy, which goes first? I guess we go bosh. But I feel like we want to do Britain last, in case they drag loads of allies in with them. Because I'd rather like boom, take it, and end the game. So I think actually, yeah, what I'll do is I'll take Frisia first, because the armies are here. They'll go over, help Blucher there, and then we do Hanover last. And to make a bit of a showdown against the Iron Duke, Wellington. So yeah, okay, that's going really well. We finally started making progress on our victory objectives, guys. I couldn't be more happy. I'm quite happy to just let this evolve as it wants. I know I've ultimately wasted this army here, because I kept it here to fight off the Spanish, but I didn't expect this. I just didn't expect such good armies and so many of them to come up. So they're clearly loyal to Spain. I think it's Carlos IV on there, but if you imagine it's Joseph Bonaparte trying to keep his brother's legacy going, then it makes more sense. I'm just going to try and trade with Brussels quickly. And Oldenburg. It's a bit rude because... Yeah, sure, okay. Because we're about to attack them. But I'm guessing we have capacity for it or something? I don't know why. Suddenly we can trade with them. I'm happy to. Anyway, yeah, join me next time, guys, when we muster up the last of our forces to go for North Germany and unify that and possibly compete in the next episode, but I think certainly the one after that. So don't miss any of it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.